Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today I'm at Yatesville Lake State Park here in eastern Kentucky. And I was just trying to remember on the way over here if I've ever actually done a park activation in Kentucky before. And I honestly can't remember. I need to look on the POTA website and see. To be honest with you, I don't check the POTA website or my stats very often. I don't even know how many unique parks I've done, other than I checked with my buddy Eric recently and had him look it up while we were at the hotel in Dayton, Ohio, because I was wondering if I'd be able to hit 100 parks at some point. And maybe I'm kind of on course for doing that before the end of the year. Not that that matters too much. I actually don't set myself too many goals in terms of numbers. I set myself goals in terms of what I try in the field, like different radios and antennas and that sort of thing. So I don't really keep track of my stats or anything. Anyway, I'm here, and this is an interesting little state park for me. I drove up to it. It's a lake, and I'm not at the lake proper right now. I passed by the place where people put their boats in the lake, kept going, and came up to this little part here where there's like a little park over here with some gazebos and things, and then there's a campground over here. I went up to the campground office. The lady there was super nice, and she told me that I could even go and set up in one of the campsites if I wanted to, if it was empty, to do my park activation, but I'm not going to do that right now. She also pointed out this little picnic table here, just right at the right between this part of the campground and, this part of the campground and this picnic area over here. And this one's kind of off on its own, and I thought, yeah, this will be a little bit nicer. Now, I have to admit, this isn't the most ideal place for wire antennas. I probably should just use my Chelegance MC750, which is in the car. But then again, I kind of like the challenge of making it work. And so I may try to see if I can just launch a line up here. The reason it's tough, and it's hard to see this probably in a video, because there's just like there's not a lot of depth perception in a video. But basically, the line of trees is kind of flat right here. There's not a whole lot of limbs protruding out over the area, which is the kind of the ideal thing you want to do when you launch a line in a tree. But there is one really nice limb, but it's up really high, and it's sort of right at the picnic table. And the negative with that is, if I launch the line up, there's a good chance it's going to go out and into the woods over there and be hard to detangle from the rest of the trees, so that my line's not just going up in some weird angle. So we'll see what we can do. This could be interesting. I may try to go for this limb right here. I don't even know what antenna I'm going to use yet, but I've got a 40-meter end-fed half wave in here, and I think I'll just deploy that and just try to do it really quickly. See if it works, and we'll hop on the air. I don't know, probably try to do 20 meters and 40 meters today. I've got my Elecraft KX2. Let's go ahead and try to set up and see what we can do here. I will not even turn off the camera. I'm just going to go ahead and deploy this antenna and see what we can do. I don't have a lot of time to do this activation, if I'm being honest. I'm eager to get back home this evening, and I've got another 5-hour drive ahead of me here. This is only 2 hours into my drive, a little under 2 hours. I actually was staying with my buddy Eric in Athens, Ohio last night. We got back from Dayton yesterday. Let's see if I can get you in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see all this or not. This will probably take me more than one throw, I'm betting. So you know what, that worked out pretty well actually. I got it exactly in the limb I wanted it to be in. Now I have been, there are ants biting my feet. So somewhere I stepped in some ants here. And that's kind of annoying. Hopefully they're not under the picnic table. I don't see any here. I usually try to watch for this, but where I am, we don't have tons of ants. I'm wearing sandals today too, of all things. Anyway, I've got it up there. It's pretty good deployment. Should work pretty well. Just need to hook up the feed line now and kind of get it going. This is one of my homemade RG 116 lines. There we go. Okay, so let me just give you a quick tour of the antenna, how I did this here. But basically, it's going straight up and it's going into sort of a V shape. It's hanging down a little bit. I may pull it out a little bit here. Let's see, what I may do is hang it. Let's see. I may just put this weight a little further down. What I use is this weight, and I tie it off and use it as a little bit of a means of just holding the antenna the way I want it. And what I'm going to do is hang it out this way and put my weight on the ground here. So let's do that. Just tie this through and over. It's not windy enough today. I think it's going to make much of a difference how this is hanging. Maybe I can hang it over this tree here. There we go. I should hold it. Should be just fine. Nice inverted V shape. I wish I was in the shade a little bit more, but tricky part is looking around to see if I see any ant nests around here, and I don't see any more. You see any? I don't see any here right now, so I'll kind of come over here to this side of the table. We'll get set up. I'll be using my KX2 again, which hopefully has some battery life left in it. This will be probably my my fifth activation on this one battery charge. So I'm pushing my luck a little bit. Let's grab this out though and see what we can do. If I've got an antenna I might have brought in here with me. Ah, yes, I got my Bengali. I'll use my Bengali this time again, because why not? Sorry, this will take me just a second to set up. Here we go. And to provide a little bit of strain relief, I'll put this underneath. Picnic table over here. There we go. It's actually pretty comfortable. If I can manage this today. Again, I can't make this activation last. It really can't last forever. I have more driving ahead, and I need to hopefully make it back in time. I can get to the post office before the end of the day. Yatesville Lake State Park, and that is K-dash. I'll look here on my phone. I actually entered this earlier. Let's see here. Where's Hammers? H-A-M-R-S. It's K1272. I already set it up in Hammers. Now, I am hearing some noise on the band. That could be from anything. Put the ATU in bypass. See if I'm getting a good... Yeah, I've got a good reading on there. So let's go ahead and start calling. Let me adjust the camera where you may be able to see some of the display here. Hopefully. Yes, good. And I think I got that done correctly with my lens. Thank you again to that person who recommended a CP lens for this camera. We'll start calling CQ now. Let's see, it's 1500. No clue if 20 meters makes sense today or not. If not, I'll go for 40 meters. Probably gonna put my Hammers app over here. Okay, 7. Just making sure I'm getting things correctly in my logs here. Let's go Carl there. I got to meet him at Hamvention. Sorry, the camera's shadows in the way here, but that's the way it's going to have to be. I can stick it in here another way. people out there today. Oh, 4. Wow. That's what I heard. Oh, there we go. Okay, wait. had time to talk. This has been going so quick. I hate to do this, but I need to turn that off. That's because I've got to get going here. I need to hit the road again. That was a wonderful little run. Total of 23 parks, 23 hunters that I caught here. So I'm very, very pleased with it. Oh, I forgot to put the date on here. 23 May 2023. Ooh, 23 May 23. Oh, this was wonderful. I hardly had time to even talk or chat or anything. I was just going so quickly. But wow, I mean, like really, that was about as good as it could get. I put up a 40-meter end-fed half-wave and only used 20 meters. I was thinking I may have to switch between bands. Bands were in better condition today than they have been. Not to say that they're in spectacular condition, because you could hear that there's a lot of flakiness, a lot of QSB on the bands. You know, for sure, there was some QSB going on, and that was kind of bad. But I was able to work everybody. There's some really strong signals. It's interesting, I was working some places I don't often work, you know, back in North Carolina. It's hard for me to work South Carolina when I'm back home. Where else did I worked another state. Well, I don't work DC a whole lot. And, oh wait, wrong side. I'm looking back at the wrong side here. And I got Iowa. Iowa's not a super common one for me either, but a lot of call signs I don't recognize on here from my normal route. And it's no surprise, you know, I'm quite a ways away from home, so when I move that center of where I'm operating on 20 meters, that's going to move my propagation footprint. So not super surprising about that. Now I need to, before I forget, I need to take some photos. And you know, I like to do photos for my post on QRP.com. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna turn the radio on just to remind myself I was on 20 meters. And if the radio turned back on, yes it is. Okay, here we go. I hope I don't hear anybody else calling me. Do a nice little shot of the antenna and the radio. I'll get the logbook here as well. From above. Okay, let's get the logbook. And just the logbook. There we go. And this side, right? Yeah. That way I've got a copy of the paper copy as well. And now let's just pack up. What do you say? And this will be a complete activation on video, where you can see really everything that's happened. Oh, let me turn this back on and take one more shot. So you get to see everything I do, don't you? Let's see here. Let me take one more shot of my KX2. There we go. Okay. So first we'll pack up the radio here, which doesn't take long. I will need to charge that battery next time. I could charge it in the car almost on the way if I wanted to. Put this here, that's my AX2 pack. This is kind of packed full, to be honest, but I was carrying a few different things with me on this particular run. I'll put up the key. I love this key. Got some new finger pieces from Bruna at the Golly booth. Thank you so much, Bruna. You guys are awesome. I picked up some. Now let's get the rest of the antenna together here and hopefully not get bitten by any more ants. Ant bites, if you're not familiar, they sting. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have little bites all over my arm, on my legs later on today. So I can make this where you can see what I'm doing here. Basically, the first thing I'll do is take down, let me put my glasses up. I need to go over here and undo the weight so that I can take the tension off the line. I've had some people ask me before why I do this in the order I do it. Some people, when you have they've asked why when I have the end of the line so far down, why don't I just detach the throw line and then pull the antenna down separately on its own, so I'll already have the throw line put up. Well, the reason you leave the throw line attached to your antenna and you pull your antenna down first, I mean, a lot of times if your antenna is short and it's way up in the tree, then it's not even an option. You got to pull the antenna down first. But like in a case like this, I actually do have the end of the line down. I could easily just unhook that and then pull the antenna through. However, the reason you don't do that is because if you start pulling this antenna, if you've already detached the throw line from it, and you start pulling the antenna down, for some unknown reason, it catches on a branch up there or something in the tree, then your only way to fix that is to shake the line or just pull it and use brute force. Whereas if you still have the line attached on the other end, then you can pull it back to the point where it wasn't stuck and pull it through again. It gives you more options, and that's the reason you do not detach your throw line from the antenna, because you don't want to lose that option. Now let's go on over here and finish this up. This shouldn't take too long. Since I have this winder came with one of my antennas I bought a while back. I'll use the winder, but to be honest, I almost would rather just do this on my hands with the figure-8 method. I think it's faster. But this keeps it neater in my pack, and this actually lives in a little QCX mini pack that I made. This is my, couldn't call it homebrew because I cannibalized another antenna to make this one, but it's one that I made originally from a, it started life as a par end-fed antenna that I broke, and I used a little matching unit on this. So here we go. Now I'll go to this side. But again, I'm actually not too big on using this type of winder. This winder works really well, but I'd just rather spool it up on my hand normally. But doing it this way keeps it much neater in the little pack where it lives. It's kind of flat, and it fits in there really nicely. Whereas if I wound it up on my hand, then it's going to be a big kind of thick bundle. There we go. And then undo this. There we go. Now I just put my Velcro on here and hold it in place. Now the antenna is done. I'll just go grab the throw line. That won't take long at all. Let's go over here and do the throw line real quick. Put my throw weight on it. My throw line is up. This activation is about in the books. I just really need to put up my camera now. So simple. Here's my Yaesu hat. Hell, I've still got things from Hamvention in here. This isn't my normal way of packing up things. But I was using this backpack at Hamvention for just getting around at Hamvention. My paddle in here, put the cap back in. This actually goes to my dad. He loves getting these Yaesu hats every year. And, oops, let's put this in. Here's also another Hamvention find, a QCX Mini 30 meter version that I bought in the flea market. Oops, one of my knobs fell off here though. Have to find that. Where is it? Here we go. I just need to retighten that, stick it on there. But yeah, I'll pair it with my 20, so I'll have two bands now. Grab this. This is what my camera goes in. And then make our way back over to the car. Let's see here. Sorry. You're probably hearing a lot of camera noise for this. Any YouTuber worth their salt would have not included this bit. Okay, check the site. And one thing I always do too, I check the site for anything I may have left behind. I also check the site for trash. And I'm not seeing any here. This park is as neat as a pin. And they couldn't have been kinder to me about where to set up or anything. She said, you just make yourself at home, pull off over in the grass. She said, don't worry about parking or anything. Could play some cornhole if I wanted to. Here you go. So anyway, I'll go over and thank her after this. So yeah, Yatesville Lake State Park and Campground. A lot of fun here. This is a nice place. So I'm going to try to find some lunch somewhere. That would be nice. Put up my bags. Thank you so much for joining me today. And hope you get a chance to go out and play radio outdoors. Certainly, I hope you get a chance to just have a good week ahead. And be kind to one another, because all we got on this whole planet is each other, right? And let's make this an awesome amateur radio community where we support each other. Thank you so much. Take care. And until next time, 7 threes.